You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
I'm just a bucket of laughs. I'm doing all right.
All right.
This is, I was not even aware of this, and you think I would have. The year was 1970.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not like, it was like, how many years ago?
A while ago.
50?
A while ago.
It's 50 years ago. 50
Wow.
years ago. The federal government lowered the voting age from 21 to 18.
Yeah.
I had forgotten that it used to be 21.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. It was
This
21.
gets so murky because now most recently, all of a sudden, they upped the age from 18 to 21 for buying tobacco products.
Right.
Yeah. That's all stuff's changing around.
Okay, and I lived through, in Minnesota, and I grew up in the Twin Cities, but I remember growing up, you had to be 21 to get an alcoholic beverage. But then for a while, they lowered it to 18.
And then they put it back to
Then
21.
they put it back to 21. And then it's like, pick one.
Yeah.
When are you an adult, really?
Exactly. When are you an adult?
Pick
And if you're an adult,
one.
you're an adult for everything.
It's, it's just like I say, that's so murky at what age.
Yeah.
And I think the weird thing is, honestly, everybody is different. So there's some people who are more adult when they're younger, and there's some people that it takes a while. They never grow up, so.
But, I mean, that...
Why are you
I
looking
don't-
at me, John?
to it.
I wasn't even pointing at you. I was pointing at the... Okay, it was you.
But I remember, for instance, when they lowered that drinking age from 21 to 18, it proved to be in very short order an extremely horrible idea.
Yeah.
But don't you think it was only because of the newness of it? And if it had maybe... It would have worn off. Like, for me, when I turned 21, it wasn't as exciting and as fun to drink anymore because now it was legal.
Yeah, I guess.
So
Yeah, it's kind of like
I
the
ain't getting away
forbidden
with
fruits,
nothing.
that's what
right,
it is.
Right. So, I mean,
Which goes
right
all the way
away
back
when
to
this
Adam and
came
Eve,
out,
yes.
maybe people were going a little crazy at first because they're like, hey, yeah, great, we can drink. But if they had let that go a little longer, I think it probably would have evened itself out like it does at age 21.
Well, and what I know now, in my advanced age of 47, I think, for voting, drinking, fighting, smoking, all that stuff, it should be about 35. What, am I wrong?
Probably.
Actually, I don't
I
disagree
wrong here?
on the voting thing.
Yeah, I think you need to have a little skin in the game. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There you go. I thought that was pretty darn interesting. And then,
I love when you two talk about subjects that I'm going to get emails on.
and that's all I'm bringing to the table here, I think, because this stuff is still going on. At what age can, or at what age should.
Right.
And it'll keep fluctuating as we go along here. So it's I just thought that was interesting.
Probably will. Coming up here in a bit, we've got Ranger Dan stopping in. Also going to be chatting here in a little bit about a big event happening tonight at Giving Hope Bingo. That's all on the way as well. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
For the morning, Faith and Begorn and
That's right. It's Ranger O'Denny.
Arnie Stone and hey, Heidi, get a look at Magic Shillelagh.
What?
You'll be happy to know this is the last in the series of Ranger O'Denny.
Really?
It's gone so well thus far this week. It's fan mail ain't exactly pouring in.
Give me time.
Little radio leprechaun rangers. We've been talking about the great green isle of Ireland and some of the critters there that are indigenous to that isle. And we're gonna wrap things up today with the Irish stoat.
Oh, okay.
What's a stoat?
Pound for pound, the stoat is one of Ireland's most formidable predators. This little fella only grows to about 12 inches long, weighing in at about 4 pounds or so, but the little carnivore, of course, meaning meat eater, will readily take on prey 2 or 3 or even 4 times its own size.
Really?
In fact, this
The
little
feisty little devil.
This little 12-inch, 4-pound devil takes down rabbits quite commonly. In fact, rabbit is one of its... I know. What, are you kidding me? Of course not.
Huh.
Stoats are very territorial and very dangerous animals. In fact, they live separately pretty much all year long, the males and females, and they'll take each other out if one infringes on their territory. But during mating season, it's a whole different situation.
Huh.
I think you know where I'm going with this, little radio rangers. The Irish stoat, pretty much like everything else that lives and breathes in Ireland, pretty much lives their life smoking, drinking, and fighting. Far be it from Ranger Dan to make any Irish drinking jokes, because I know how they get when they're liquored up. Well, that's all the time we have for everybody Ranger with Danny this morning. Tomorrow, you know the drill, kids. Stay in school, go to church, as long as it's Catholic or Protestant. Eat your vegetables, don't be playing soccer, don't get your wearing Crocs. Ranger Danny out? Yes, sir.
Again, Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Drinking too much can ruin your life. Alcohol and drug issues can cause problems at work, at home, and pretty much everywhere. If substance abuse has taken over your life and you want to quit, there is help. TimeForRehab.com could be the first step in the right direction for you. TimeForRehab.com would love to help you find a new life beyond addiction. Your insurance company may even cover the cost to help make this happen. You can learn more now at TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio with some, is it important news today, or what are we going to talk about? Is it serious stuff, or you're smiling, so...
No, I'm more like laughing.
Okay, what's going on?
I had something really great here. Oh, there it is. There's, it's so weird. This winter, thus far, and I think we're probably still going to get some more. Well, we get a heck of a blizzard. Was it last April?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we've had that.
Okay, there are 20,000 sandbags available for flooding because people locally are still going flooding. It's going to happen. Which is interesting. My older brother Oogie visited for the weekend. And he's got a friend in Viborg, and he actually called me after he got down there on Monday of this week before we went back to the Twin Cities. And he said, the place he was visiting, he said one of the bridges was underwater. And I'm going, what? Huh? Really?
Huh.
So, there are 20,000 sandbags available. If you need them, I guess you just, go get them. And then I was seeing a story about the recovery efforts from those 3 tornadoes hit 6 months ago.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
Right.
Okay. And it's kind of cool. I know both these people. The Pizza Ranch is coming back on 41st Street. My buddy Todd Farris, who misspells his last name, but he's still a great guy. Janet Iding's original Pancake House, that's going to be back up and running.
When are they coming back? Soon?
It's, you know what, apparently things have been backed up a little bit. A lot of it having to do with the roof, because you get that huge flat roof.
Yeah, I suppose.
And all of the gear that has to go up there. And it's been quite an ordeal.
Dreamer's Outlet, I see, opened in a different location. That was the bedding store that was in there.
Is Tuesday morning coming back?
Because they were up Tuesday morning. I'm not sure.
I hope so.
I'm not sure. Advanced Auto Parts is rebuilding from the ground up.
Yeah.
But there's still stuff going on. And maybe it's just me. But Best Buy, which is headquartered out of the Twin Cities, that's a national brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and their sign
but
is
I
still
think
going.
A few more people need to shop at Best Buy because they can't afford a new sign yet.
That was 6 months ago. They haven't put up a new plastic sign.
I noticed that.
So
it's pretty broken.
I've set up a GoFundMe page.
Have you really?
For Best Buy. Because I'm a giver, John.
Maybe it should be for that Chinese restaurant that still hasn't fixed their sign. I think they probably need a GoFundMe more than Best Buy.
Well, and you had that short-term loan place right on the corner of Western and 41st.
That looks dangerous.
That's still really completely
awning, and then the sign is bent over all the way.
I'm really surprised the city hasn't said, "Look, you need to
should we send a letter off to one of our council members?
Well, I want to say that particular building was abandoned when that tornado hit.
I think so. But somebody owns it.
Somebody must. Yeah,
somebody must.
I really don't
think
know.
they'd go and at least pick up the sign.
So it's been interesting.
Rough, man.
It's really dangerous.
Yeah. Well, Dan, thank you for that report, sir. Coming up in a moment, we're going to give you something fun to do tonight. We're going to chat all about Ladies' Night at Giving Hope Bingo on Burnside. We're going to chat.
I'm going to have a kissing booth.
We're going to chat all about that in a bit.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you should consider joining us for this amazing vacation.
My wife and I have been to this event the last 3 years, and we've had a blast.
Join us at the Sands.
Hear amazing music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Belinda Carlisle,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Howard Jones,
and many more.
Plus, meet awesome stars from movies and TV.
It's the best week ever.
Learn more right now at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
Hey, ladies, save the date for tonight. It is.
Hey,
ladies. I'm reading it right off their page here. It says, hey, ladies, save the date.
Sound like Jerry Lewis.
Hey, ladies.
Yes, he did.
Join us tonight for Ladies' Night. It is at Giving Hope Bingo, which when you go online, you'll see it listed as Burnside Bingo. They were Burnside Bingo for many, many, many years. Still says that on the building, but they are transitioning, new signs, everything coming. But join us tonight for wine and appetizers and drawings for designer purses and other prizes. And it says it goes till about 10 p.m., from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Now you're thinking, well, that's a long, long time. I'm going to just wait till a little bit later. Get there early, because I was visiting with Neil yesterday. He's the guy that runs this place, and he said, we have so many people who have connected on Facebook saying that they're planning on being a part of this, that we might not have room for everybody in the hall. How awesome is that?
That's super cool.
So I'm planning on being there. Heidi, will you be there?
I will be there.
Dan, will you be there?
I may wash a shirt.
I think.
It's ladies' night.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Throw on a little cologne.
I know what I'm doing.
Hey, ladies.
I'm no stranger to the ladies.
You guys smell a brute? I think Dan's here. We have there's a lot of different ways that you can do it, but there's a really cool $50 package that includes bingo, wine tasting, appetizers, and a drawing for the 8 designer purses, restaurant gift cards, bingo gift certificates, and more. All of the details on our Facebook page, but if you get a chance, join us tonight. And again, you don't have to be there right at 5, but I wouldn't wait too long, because the longer you wait, the less likely you are to get a seat. And again, there's been a lot of people who have said that they're interested. I'm looking on the page. Over 900 people have clicked on the Facebook thing saying they're interested in going to this. Now, I understand that's not meaning that they're all going to show up, but if they do, about over half of those people wouldn't even make it in tonight. So if you want to go, join us. We're going to be there. We're going to have fun. We're going to get there early. Again, it's at Giving Hope Bingo on Burnside. All the details on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Not all credit cards are created equally. Some cards have higher rates, some have annual fees, some are just not very good. Often people will sign up for these because that's all they qualify for. But if you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Yes, babies, celebrities. Fabulous. Just real quick, in case you didn't hear Harvey Weinstein. Ivy? What's his name? Harvey Weinstein got 23 years so far. And he's facing an additional maximum of 28 years in California if they pursue that whole thing. But in kind of cool news, and I'm not sure why I like this, but I do. Property Brothers, you familiar with that show?
Oh, yeah. That's
Drew and Jonathan Scott, like those guys. They got a new kind of twist coming up on their HGTV series. And Brad Pitt is going to be joining.
Oh, wow.
The show. I know. It's kind of cool. Here's the story. Brad Pitt joining forces with Property Brothers to give back to a special person in his life.
Okay.
Really?
Coming up on Tuesdays, HGTV has announced that Drew and Jonathan's latest show, Celebrity IOU,
for Jennifer Aniston?
God.
which revolves around Hollywood A-listers expressing their gratitude to individuals who have had a major impact on their lives.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
That's a great idea.
Those individuals,
I love
those
this.
individuals will be surprised with big and super groovy, emotional home renovations.
Wow.
First season of the Fuzzy Warm series will feature Brad Pitt as well as fellow superstars Melissa McCarthy, Michael Bublé,
Oh, I love him too.
Rebel Wilson,
I like her too.
She's fun.
Viola Davis, and a host of others. So that
Swing and a miss.
yeah. Now in each episode, this Viola Davis, She calls me all the time. And I always say, who is this and how did you get this number? The celebrities will share an inside look into their personal lives, getting hands-on with the twin brothers to come up with a design plan and create a customized space for their mentors, friends, family members, whatever. So
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I think I would watch this one.
yeah, sounds kind of neat.
We don't have that channel anymore, though, do we? Or
No,
do
we do not.
We
But
do
I bet it'll be
not.
on their Facebook page.
Well, I'll invite you guys over to my house. We'll have some light appetizers. Yep, and then later on, when the show's over, we can watch my DVD of Grease, make crank phone calls, and do each other's hair. It'll be awesome.
Sounds
I love
awesome.
that.
What? It's a date. When is this again?
bet.
Never. That's when it is.
Pretty
Don't
much.
hold your breath.
Dan's going to say, "Oh darn, it was last night. You missed it."
Didn't you get the invitation I may or may not have sent?
Well, Dan, thank you very much for your update there.
My pleasure, John.
And again, reminder, if you would like to join us, Dan's going to be there, Heidi's going to be there, I'm going to be there. It is tonight, Giving Hope Bingo. It's ladies' night. And again, men are welcome too, so everybody's welcome. Come out and join us. All of the details on our Facebook page. This has been the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.